Of the NBA because I saw you like petting a shark and you were with a pig.
And this was the Hornets pulling into the arena. A lot of the guys dressed in their very best. Now they turn their attention toward picking up a win in enemy territory. And the game arrival, sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. There's a look at downtown Los Angeles from the air. We're coming to you live from the Staples Center. Live coverage of the NBA here on 2K Sports. A happy Sunday evening to you and yours. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Well, it took 5 long months, but Anthony Davis's trade request was finally granted. And now he has a new start in Los Angeles alongside LeBron James. And the Lakers now boast 2 top 10 players. Kevin, this is a team with legitimate championship aspirations.
And DA, that's the standard for the Lakers organization. Thanks for that report. While we get a break, let's take a look at the October standings out west. A look at the Lakers. Off to a great start this season, currently in second.
You know, for Los Angeles, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
And the credit belongs to them for what they did and didn't do during the offseason. I mean, they had a vision, they set it out, and they've stayed true to it.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. Monk and Batum, the wings. Bismack Biyombo is out there with Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And it's Rozier in at the point. And for the Lakers, Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Anthony Davis is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Bradley in at the point guard position. Tip-off goes to Charlotte. Rozier looking around. In the corner, it's Monk. Clark, the rookies are still trying to get their firm footing as the new season begins and a new arena for them opens up. Talk about your journey over the course of your rookie year.
Yeah, I remember it was really exciting to have fulfilled the dream of being an NBA player. I struggled early in the season, particularly against some of the veteran guys I ran up against, but found my rhythm and really played extremely well for the second segment of the season. But there was a period, Kevin, when I ran into a wall and just had nothing in terms of sharpness or legs. And then all of a sudden, after about a week and a half of that, it just went away. And I hit my stride and finished strong.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. And the bright lights of L.A., perhaps too much for some players. But you know what, Greg? Not for LeBron James.
This guy thrives in the spotlight. The Lakers crafting a roster to satisfy his championship ambitions. Off the court, the City of Angels perfect for maximizing his business aspirations.
Amongst the many things that I appreciate most about LeBron James, and there are a lot, his leadership. I mean, everybody else just kind of naturally falls into place behind him because he's such a good example and a positive leader.
Here's Bradley, and a missed layup. A pull-up, and it's off the back rim, no good. And now running it up the court, Green pushing it all the way. Biyombo with the block.
And this is something Biyombo excels in, timing and blocking shots.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And the foul on Avery Bradley. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Now, here's Rozier. 17 points for him last game against Minnesota. 6 on the shot clock.
Boy, that long athletic body of McGee allows him to rim protect without fouling.
Green in the post. Over Monk. Good work there as it goes.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of work.
For Charlotte, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Now the pass to Kidd-Gilchrist. Bradley against Rozier. And it's Bradley with the rebound.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
You know, with LeBron coming to L.A., the Lakers trying to speed up their timeline. I mean, the roster never quite got gelled. The end result, LeBron's first time outside the playoffs since 2005, which was his second season as a pro. That's a remarkable, remarkable run.
Now, here's Rozier. Makes it off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
James against Batum. LeBron kicks to Davis. Shoots over Kid Gilchrist. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And when you look back on LeBron's first year in Los Angeles, Clark, how would you rate it?
Well, I think a mild disappointment, but remember now, before he got hurt, they were 4 or 5 games above 500, but the injuries, some other drama, really changes in the front office, instability led to a disappointing and frustrating season.
Howard's checked in for the Lakers. The Hornets also changing it up. Cody Zeller's checked in for Bismack Biyombo, and Marvin Williams subbed in for Michael Kidd Gilchrist. Pass to Monk. Launches it. Avery Bradley pulls it in. Bradley's got 4 rebounds in this game. Green dishes to LeBron. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. James has got 5.
Man, you got to respect and appreciate how polished LeBron is inside. I mean, he really excels at creating opportunities for himself close to the rim.
Monk, the pass to Rozier. And Zeller kicks to Rozier. Back to Zeller. Just 5 to shoot. The shot by Monk is no good. Lakers leading by 5. And here's Green outside. Monk grabs the board. Charlotte's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Rozier. Back to Monk. Launches a 3. Dwight Howard pulls it in.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Green finds James. It's blocked. Rozier against Bradley.
Love the unselfishness of Monk there. I mean, love seeing him find the open man.
James against Batum. Great D that time from Batum.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Lakers lead by 3. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Well, you see a lot of players who pick up a controller and fire up NBA2K, thank goodness, including the king himself.
I play 2K all the time, seriously.
Always experimenting, always keeping his mind engaged, Greg, with basketball.
And that's who Bron is. He lives, breathes, and eats basketball.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Cook, and it's Howard in at the 5 spot. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Charlotte's had to wait a bit the last few years. Now, the city hosted the All-Star game last season, but for the Hornets, they've gone 3 seasons without a playoff appearance and 15 seasons without winning a playoff series. In that time, the franchise has had 7 head coaches and a shifting front office. So Buzz City is hoping that its wait for playoff relevance will end soon. Kevin?
We all are. David, thank you.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And one of those little spark plug guys, Terry Rozier, plays the game with Greg, I think a chip on his shoulder.
I mean, the story goes as a kid, when his temper flared, his mother would have to sit on him until he cooled down. He's learned to channel that fire and emotion into his game.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. With some arc, and the layup is good. Rozier's got 6.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Now here's James. D right on him, and the Lakers with another miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Cook dishes to James. Over Bridges. That one a little long. For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Passes it to Rozier. And here is Monk. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Minnesota. Cook looking it over. Over Rozier. And James with the basket on the assist from Cook. And that's now 7 points for LeBron.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
To the paint. Back to Rozier. Here's Zeller. Second shot opportunity. And the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here is Cook. Rozier defending. Cook, the pass to Howard. Comes up empty down low.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
And the pass to Rozier. The kick out to Williams. Fires for 3. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition team. The Lakers second.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
55 seconds left to play in the first half. Here is Cook. Rozier defending. He can't get that one to fall. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
Shot clock at 5. James against Rozier. And again, the Lakers no good. Monk for 3. He doesn't hit that one. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers on top, up 1. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. AD, you see how they're playing you in the first half. What's the adjustment going to be?
So, you know, we got to come out with a great intensity, and it starts in the warm-up. So we got to come out with a great intensity, great mindset, and try to go out there and win the third quarter.
I have never heard anyone say it starts in warm-ups until now. Thanks, AD. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. a competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. At the end of the period, they held a 3-point lead. They were outscored by just a bit in the second quarter as they go into the break now holding just a 1-point advantage. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, I think they're feeling the energy of this hometown crowd. Sometimes you get a little complacent and comfortable in your surroundings, but no, they fed off adrenaline in the first half.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Charlotte.
Reminds me of me at the free throw line. They had a rough half of shooting, under 35%. Some of that was great defense, but a lot of it was poor shot selection. They've got to revise the game plan and looking for higher quality looks. And the shooters need to go out and execute. Man, come on.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Nice game. Great performance by Terry Rozier.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the floor for Charlotte, Rozier and Monk, they're the backcourt. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist out there with Batum, and it's Biyombo at the 5 roaming the paint. Rozier with the ball. He kicks it to Batum. Clock at 6 to the inside for the lead, and it's finished off inside by Monk. Monk's got 6 points. Clark, over the last couple decades, the role of the big man has changed and required more skill, outside shooting among them.
Yeah, that's one of the things. And then the ability to move your feet defensively.
Yes.
Because the three-point shot spaces the floor so much, and a lot of times teams will have 4, maybe 5 perimeter shooters out there regardless of size. So big guys, if they're going to play in that type of an alignment, have to be able to move their feet and effectively guard perimeter players and also make shots from the perimeter as well.
Amazing to see guys that big out there sometimes with a one-on-one with the guard, like on the three-point line.
No doubt. And also the big guys, we've got a ton of them, Kevin, across the league that can really knock down the three-point shot.
And Davis throws it down.
Like the sun rising every day, you can count on LeBron to have his head up scanning the floor and finding the open man.
Outside, Batum. The feed to Biyombo. Pass to Rozier. McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
Green passes to Davis. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Davis has got his second bucket of the night. Third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Rozier kicks to Monk. Offline with his 3. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 1-point game. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Rozier against Bradley. And it's Rozier missing.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
To the middle. Here's Biyombo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You look at a player like Bismack Biyombo, and I love his presence in the paint. A real rim protector because he's not only got length, but he's also got jumping ability and some girth as well.
That one is off. And with Biombo, the length of his arms, Clark, helps him with that great rim protection.
Yeah, I agree. It's a blend of length and strength, guys. He can be a boulder on the block, a rugged physical presence there, and hard to move when he gets anchored in.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Dudley comes in for JaVale McGee, and Daniels subbed in for LeBron. He hits the second from the line.
Well, I like the tough-nosed nature of Bismack Biyombo. He's a dependable role player who works hard on defense.
Pass to Green. Now Davis. Shoots over Biyombo. Again, Los Angeles.
And the execution has just been off defensively here in the second. Play after play, it's almost as if they're a step slow.
Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Pass to Biyombo. Charlotte needs to get a shot. Hernan Gomez passes to Rozier. Bradley with some nice D.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Here's Rozier. Doesn't go that time. Great D that time from Green. Here's Daniels. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Nicholas Batum.
When you watch the Hornets play, you can expect a very controlled game.
Yeah, they don't push too much and make silly mistakes. Fantastic when it comes to minimizing turnovers, controlling the pace. They've been one of the best teams at keeping turnovers down since 2014.
And that one misses.
Guys, last season the Hornets coming up short at the end. They were right in the hunt but finished 9th in the East. Really was a solid season for them, but they were hoping for a return to the playoffs.
Washington's checked in for Charlotte. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Hornets trail by 6. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Down low, Hernan Gomez. And finished off by Hernan Gomez.
Michael Kidd Gilchrist getting better at recognizing when his teammates are open. And if he continues to improve, he'll be more valuable as a teammate.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Charlotte making a switch here. Bridges checks in. Now Rozier. 8 points for him. From deep. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Lakers lead by 4. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Hornets, trailing by 4. After this one, they take on the Clippers at the Staples Center. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. We've got Green. Davis is out there with Jared Dudley. And it's Daniels in at the shooting guard position. That's the Laker 5.
Batum is not just a scorer. He's a really good all-around player. Very effective at finding the open man, too.
Lakers shooting around 41% on the night. Lets it go from 14. And it's Davis missing. The Hornets shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. It's stolen by Green. Here's Cook. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Cook's got his first 2 points of the night.
And Kevin, after being unable to find the net in the first half, they sure seem to be a different team here in the second.
Exactly. I mean, finding their stride offensively, and they're on top on the scoreboard, and things are looking pretty good for them right now.
Bridges kicks to Rozier. 5 on the clock. And there's another one for the Hornets.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The Lakers in the lead. The pass to Davis. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Green against Bridges. Pass to Washington. Boom! He jams it straight down.
I love the fact that Bridges does a little bit of everything, including passing the ball.
Timeout called the Lakers. Well, it doesn't matter where you place him in the lineup, Clark. Miles Bridges is going to make some plays.
Well, I love his rugged quality he has, guys. I mean, he can guard anybody at the 3 or 4 spot. Doesn't mind going up against guys that are bigger. Everybody knows about his athletic ability and dunking it, but he's got more in his package than that.
And some changes here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee comes in for Jared Dudley. And it's LeBron in for Daniels. Cody Zeller's checked in for the Hornets. Monk comes in for Miles Bridges. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Frank Vogel talk to his team during the break. This is still a close game, and he told us, guys, we're not far away. We can still get this one. If we seize the moment, we can walk away with the win. Guys?
Zeller passes to Rozier. Floats one up. McGee with the block. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Feeds to James. Good for his 6th make, and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Lakers.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Davis, the pass to James. James with another miss. Charlotte trailing. Now, here's Rozier. Kicks it to Batum. Pass to Washington. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Rozier missing. Lakers shooting 43% from the field. LeBron drives in, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Boy, that burst of speed. James may be the fastest guy in the league, and because of his size and speed, he's a force when he turns the Jets on.
Drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And the Lakers making a change here. Bradley's checked in, and a switch here also for Charlotte. Kid Gilchrist, he's checked in for Washington. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Tremendous job at the line, as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
Charlotte calls timeout. They're behind by 4. There's 1:38 left in the 4th quarter. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And his job is to give them a spark with his scoring tonight, and he did not disappoint. They were going to keep going to him until the D showed they could stop him. And since they haven't been able to, he just kept piling up the numbers.
There's 1:38 left to play here in the 4th. Now, here's Monk, guarded by Green. And there's Zeller. That's good on the assist by Monk. Monk's got 3 assists tonight.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage, never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
And then Monk with the dunk.
And Kevin, that's exactly why you can't give Monk a lane to the bucket. I mean, he explodes towards the rim to throw it down with real vigor.
Outside break. Passes it to LeBron. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Nicholas Batum. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. So he can't get either to fall. Over to the left wing. Now, here's Monk. He started closer. Six to shoot. To take the lead. Up again. Rebounded by McGee. This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
Rozier against Bradley. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
I agree. I mean, you would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. So he comes up empty, missing both. And the Hornets call time here. What an opportunity here.
Yeah, chance to take the lead. This is huge.
Here's Monk. To the wing on the left. Rozier for 3. Misses the 3. And Frank Vogel wants a timeout. And there's the triple. A big three-pointer, but we might have a review here. And yes, the officials want to review the shot. They initially thought he didn't get it off in time, but it was awfully tough to tell. What a moment this is, huh? They may go from winners to losers just like that. And the officials have looked it over and confirmed the basket was no good. We're going to go to overtime.
Yeah, that's what it looked like from here. I didn't think he got it off. But that is exactly the situation the replay rule was invented for. They couldn't let that go without checking it.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Don't go anywhere. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So the Lakers 5 right now. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Avery Bradley is out there with Caldwell Pope, and it's McGee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Batum against James. Batum scanning the floor. Inside. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. That one on Caldwell Pope.
Monk is what we call a pure scorer. Even when he gets drilled by the defense, he stays with his shot.
And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. Kept alive. Here's McGee. Great D that time from Batum.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor since the start of overtime. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And the second of 2 is good. That gives them the lead.
Yeah, disappointing not to convert all of them, but he did get the one to give them the lead.
Now, here's Monk. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope to take the lead. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Caldwell Pope.
The energy that Monk brings, I love it. I mean, when he's out on the floor, he's giving you everything he has.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. So he comes up empty at the line. Lakers shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Loads it up for Davis.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a pass to the hoop, and bang! Lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch.
And he chose the conservative finish with the nice, easy layup, which was a good decision.
Over in the corner, Rozier. Shot clock at 6. Kid Gilchrist, the pass to Biyombo. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Biyombo showing off his agility off the screen. It's not easy to set that hard screen and then roll with purpose and effectiveness, but he does.
On its way from Caldwell Pope for 2. And no good that time. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Batum dishes to Biyombo. And here is Monk. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. To take the lead, and Davis sends it back.
Well, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground and, man.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And the Hornets call time here. They're down by 3. 36 seconds left to play in the first overtime. Guys, your thoughts?
And usually you want to go for the 2-for-1 here to maximize the clock.
Monk with the ball. There's the triple. And the Hornets miss again. A lot is on the line here.
Crowd is so focused.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Now here's LeBron. He's tightly guarded. Just 4 to shoot. And here's Bradley from 3. Offensive rebound. Davis kicks to LeBron. And so they foul intentionally.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making them.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. Charlotte making a switch here. No luck that time either. And the Hornets call time here. They're trailing by 3. 1 second left in overtime. What's your take, guys?
And only one choice here. They need a 3. I'm sure he's going to sub in all of his best shooters. Under 2 seconds remaining. It has to be a catch-and-shoot 3 if they hope to tie it. And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a 3 if we're going to get yet another overtime.
And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. They escape with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Anthony, tell us the focus for the team coming into the game tonight.
Well, you know, before we started the game, you know, Coach came in and told us that we knew what we had to do. You know, we were trying to stop a lot of their actions, and, you know, our biggest focus for the game was guard the ball. That's what we did, come out of that timeout and never look back.
And it led to a win. Thank you for your time, Anthony. Back to you, Kevin.
David,